Face it, you're just a roid factory. So notice McKinsey got nicked for 650 million for their role in working with Purdue to promote OxyContin. So that's good news for the day. Always a good day when bad consultants get fried. It's kind of funny and interesting. Like nothing really changes that much in the game, like from episode to episode. But like interestingly, and I don't know if it has to do specifically with the masteries or where it works, but it's like when you go into the Janthier regions, you have to pay attention. Like everything in there seems just a little bit harder, that you have to just be that little bit more alert of like your health bar and your actions and stuff. And it's I sort of felt the same way when Soto started, right? I was like, oh yeah, the stuff in Soto and going against the Cryptus and stuff, like it's a it's a both hands on the keyboard kind of event, right? Whenever you venture into the new maps. But now it's like, yeah, Soto, I can go into the Soto maps and I can do the Soto maps pretty much one-handed now, and it's not a big deal. It's just kind of weird how, because I don't think like anything really changes. Is there? I thought, there was like a difficulty creep, but I don't think the I don't think anything's doing more damage than it was 5 years ago. Like the legendary is the legendary. It's nothing has changed on the stats. Yeah, true. Yeah, they added the relics. Uh, the relics came with Dragon's End, didn't it? No, was it Soda? Okay, interesting. Yeah, but like other than kind of adding a passive ability, it doesn't do a lot really. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. Alright, I think I finished what I needed to do for a Horn of Maguma. Alright. Jump back to Lion's Arch. So I did manage to complete the Gift of Arid Mastery last night. Let me check on my Mystic Shamrock collection here. $66, yeah, so I still need 11 more. Which means we need shards. Shards, shards, shards. What is happening? That's a good question. What's happening on the event calendar here? Taiha Covington coming up at 10 o'clock. Need a blood orange from that bitch. In the meantime, what to do? Well, Claw of Jormag's coming up again at 9:30. I need to find. Is it under Winter's Day Traditions? What's it called? Yeah, no, that's fine. I know it's under Winter's Presence. It's the Frozen Claw one. I've done that. Yeah, no, I've pretty much wiped those out. There isn't a lot of achievement point giving things that I have left. There's a few. But very, very little. I think Winter's Day last year was where I kind of keyed in on some of the excessive AP that's available. And so I think it was last year's Winter's Day where I was really pounding it out. So there is little to nothing left in Winter's Day at this point. Which means now that I've come full circle from last Winter's Day, that means that there's very little from an achievement point perspective left in every festival. Other than doing the annuals, basically. So, and while each of the annuals does not actually give you any achievement points, knocking out the set will give you 50. So it is moderately lucrative there. So the problem is that there's a bunch of them tied into doing the stupid jumping puzzle, which does not interest me. And then the other one is the stupid bell thing. Yeah, the musical bells thing. Yeah, again, whole bunch of achievements tied into that one. So, and then the only other one is, which also runs with every festival, is doing the dailies. And so basically, if you can knock out 3 of the dailies each day, every fifth day you get 10 achievement points for completing 3 dailies. So that is also relatively worthwhile. Mists and monsters might be starting. Yeah, up in Sentry. Obviously, there is some AA tied into completing that this week, this month, this particular time of year. That means you did it. Did you? Okay. So it's doable. There you go. The thing is, I have several of them because I also have the complete 30 events and defeat 1,000 enemies in the Janthir region. I don't know if you knocked those out already. And then obviously there's a bunch of festival ones as well. Yeah. Yeah, collecting those relics is a lot of work. Mostly because those relics come from follow-ons to other quests and things that I haven't even fucking completed yet, so the chances of getting anywhere near those before that expires is slim to none. And Slim is on a bus out of town. Yeah, no, I'm not. That is very true. I am doing very little when it comes to the Janthir storyline. And I don't have a good reason for it either. I'm just doing and working on different things, I guess. That just doesn't need me to be in this zone at the moment. So it says this should have started already, but this doesn't look like there's anything happening. Unless the maps for it are already full. And this is a dead map. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You would think so, right? it is full. No, I merged us into a... I merged us into it, but the map is full, so you can't even get there. Did you? You're not much of a party guy. You're really not much of a party guy to start with. No, I clicked on something that said merge, which I figured when I merged with a thing that it would actually like literally merge us. Seemed to merge me, but not you, I guess. But yeah, it seems the map that's currently running the meta is full. No, I left it because I can't get to the map. It's full. And I re-invited you to the party. Let's go see what's happening down on Dragonfall. I'm in Dragonfall. The supply bull escort. Mm. Which character are you in with? Ah. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, I'm used to you having your Mesmer up. That's why I was interested. Who you're running. You got a Willbender build on it. Interesting. Not bending my will. Better not be bending my willy either. What is that thing invulnerable? Why can we not hit that thing? Now we can hit it. Must be for a different event because the supply bulls keep it moving here. That may be the problem. The perfect Manhattan is too perfect. I just drink them too fast now. Last night they were really, really good. But the thing is, like, it turned into a three Manhattan night. By the time I went to bed, I was like, oh, that's a lot of Manhattan. By the time I had to make my way upstairs, like, ooh, why would you stay here? No, exactly. It's like you are doing a supply run. You know that, right? It's not about camping alternate locations. Gotta keep moving. That reminds me, I gotta do a drinking night tomorrow night, too. Crap. Alright, why are all the packed copters here now? Makes me think something's happening or about to happen. What's gonna happen? Yep. Camp tier 2. Now we have tents. Is that to keep cool from the flaming flaming surroundings? Oh, thank God for these tents. It's so hot outside. Exactly. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I know. It's the same for me though. Like if I close the window and stop talking to him, he won't talk to me again either. So it's like, why are you still here? You can go now. I have. Mm-hmm. You should be on something. Are you out of fentanyl? Oh, we're doing single malt scotch. All right. You got a fentanyl? Seems like good fentanyl night. I don't know. Nope. All right. Should come up with a really good drink mixture and just name it the fentanyl. A drink so song it dulls your soul. Exactly. Exactly. Whoa. Whoa. This guy's a little more challenging for a veteran. Don't go all John Wick on us. First thing I think about every time she goes, not my pet. So I have a John Wick moment here. You killed my dog. I like the Big Lebowski. Just want my rug back. Dude, where's my rug? I think we could come up with an even better Islamic version of that movie. Dude needs his prayer rug back. Come on. Practically writes itself. We can title it It Takes a Jihad. The Big Jihad? We could make it French, the Big Le Jihad. think I have. Don't have any achievements left on this map, except for a couple of story-based ones. Which unfortunately both require to be done. The dude abides. Did the tank just go past me? Or did I pass the tank? Oh, he's standing at the bridge. Okay. Comfy Dragon's doing something tonight? Okay. Not for me. I can only do tier 2. I still have a lot of work to do to get there. Yeah. I'm running out of hair. Yes, it is. You're getting old. Not in a good way. I don't know. Is there? Well, yeah. Aged beef is better. Aged Kevin, not so much. In the books, what was K.Landwaster's age? No? Okay. Oh no? Okay. Yes, yes. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't suggesting that they were great books. It was a great moniker for you. Still stuck, man. True. Yep. Where did the tag go? What is the tag doing on this map? There's there's like A, nobody with him, and B, like he kind of started on this supply bull run and then just effed off. And there's a few of us that are kind of continuing with it. Now it's finished, but it's like, what is this guy doing? During the week, during the day, there are a couple of really good guys that just churn this map. Mano de Diaz is really, really good. And, on weekdays, he's on during the day. And provides some excellent leadership in running this map to completion. And the other one is another character that comes on. I think it's Magic Cammy. Or something Cammy. Magical Cammy. They do a pretty decent job as well. But it's one of those things where like it seems to be the thing to do when there aren't bigger things going on. So I was doing runs on this map with Mano de Diaz like every day up until the Halloween event started. And then this map almost went dead for having leaders on it. So, and then as soon as the Halloween thing was gone, Mano de Diaz was back like every day, every day. So, and then last week it was mostly Cammy around. I didn't see Mano de Dios, and of course now the Winter's Day thing has started. So we'll see what happens this week. But it sounds like everybody's going to abandon this map again to do fucking Toy Apocalypse or something. Not that there's anything wrong with Toy Apocalypse. It's a good event and all, but okay, I got me back here. Where are we here? Crystal Blooms at 3 or 4. Maybe we'll jump over there, see what we can do to assist. I'm trying to see any events going on right now. Oh, is it? Yeah, 10 o'clock. Good point. Could certainly do that. Yeah. Or we're supposed to do Admiral Taiha at 10 o'clock. I think it's 10 o'clock. Well, I mean, Twaddle's up if you need something else to do. true. Unless you need a blood orange, in which case. Admiral Taiha is the more... Okay, why does this keep snapping me out of here? Yeah, exactly. Can't go over the boat that's currently locked out because we got to blow up the gate first. Let's get these cannons down. That's good. We're right in the thick of it. That's good. Should probably have to go to the LCPO tomorrow, I guess. That's a good question. Do I have Dave's phone number? Jordan probably has it. Keep those powder kegs coming. Probably shouldn't run over an open campfire while carrying a powder keg. Seems ill-advised. Well, yeah, but that's friendly powder keg fire. Doesn't affect you. You taking a look at PoE 2? No? Okay. I decided to be one of those ones to buy into the preview. So I've had some early access on it. It's good. Like quite frankly, it's games like Diablo 4 and some of the other ones that should be like pretty much shitting their pants. Probably. Like I just do not see what the draw would be to make Diablo 4 successful with the PoE 2 launch. Yeah. Well, and but there's the thing is that there are lots of those, right? So, yeah, and I've been playing several of the Diablo likes. And I would have to say that, a lot of the Diablo likes are way more compelling to play than Diablo 4. Even more compelling than Diablo 3, I would say, which I think you and I have almost not touched for 2 years now. It's been more than 2 years. I have jumped in from time to time because I know there are like a couple of like freebies that they've done, and it's like all you really need to do is sign in to get essentially like free pets and free wings or whatever. Oh yeah. Okay. When did you build that? Okay. So probably through good 3 years. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Pepper cake's back. We threw this goddamn gate yet. Jesus. Powder kegs, people. Let's go. Don't worry about the pirates. They will get theirs. No, I think as far as just like an overall rethink, they obviously put in a lot of time around the systems and the mechanisms of the original Path of Exile, and it took like a good long hard look of like what really makes sense, is what is super grindy, what's like super annoying, and it's not necessarily that any of the grind is going away, but because obviously you kind of need those grindy elements, but it is definitely well done. Like I said, that whole skill tree craziness that they have, like it's not that it's gotten any simpler. It's probably gotten more complicated, but the flexibility of it is super exciting. The fact that you can basically respec the bonuses into different sets of bonuses, right? Is kind of interesting. So if you want to just completely revamp a build and redirect things, then you can basically say, oh yeah, well instead of having dex boosts, I want to change it all to strength boosts, and I'm going to do like hammer bashing stuff. You don't necessarily need to go and redo the whole skill tree. You can basically just realign what you've done in the skill tree with your build, which is kind of neat. And yet, in doing that, it became even more complicated. Yeah, still not simple. Still need still a part-time job to understand where and what you want to do in this thing, but where the heck am I going? Where is Tida? Down in the basement. Okay. Lost the yeah. I lost the stairs. I did one set of stairs. I lost the second set of stairs for some reason. Yeah. Of course I missed that entire phase. God damn it. Yeah, no, it's in the brown. This is where I thought we were going. Not only I got my blood orange, I got two blood oranges. Huzzah. But why is it? Oh, I have to eat one, I think, right? Yes, you got to eat it. Moot 3. Just eat it. Ba-dum-bum. Weird Al is still going strong, I must say. All right. Okay, now that we've knocked that out, what's next? DBS. Let's get down there. Jahai. Jahai, how you doing? Okay, well, you can TP to me now. I am in zone. So there are a bunch of people here, but I don't see anybody tagging. What is that? Signal Hill. Oh, there, that's Notre Dame. Okay. Huzzah. Moot 3, the Energizer, now at 7 of 35. Now that I've got my blood orange, need to do Jungle Worm to get the gummy worms in Kaladin Forest. Need to do Modnir Ulgoth to get rock candy. Need to do the Karka Queen in South Sun Cove to get the Karka Cake. I need to make mashed purple potatoes. Okay. No. Mashed purple potatoes. I need 10 purple potatoes. Where do you get purple potatoes? Yeah, I have I don't think so. I have a feeling I have to go harvesting potatoes around Tyria. Why is it not going to spawn? Are the escorts not running? Hmm. It says 5 squads on the other map. Shitty. Could have gone for the Great Jungle Worm. I needed that. Dag nabbit. We're already 3 minutes in. Doesn't last that long, does it? Let's take a look at the bossometer. Great Jungle Worm, Kaladin Forest. Jumping. It's probably still going. It is. Yep. I'm seeing it 42%. 40%. Do I need Mega Destroyer? I don't think I need Mega Destroyer. At least if I do, I don't know why. I need, I know I need Golem Mark II. That's not for a while. I have to smear myself in gel. Or ooze, what is it? Chromatic ooze. Yeah, I need Golem Mark II. That's not happening until midnight. Manhattan's done. But I think, like you, I'm going to steer into a single malt. Gummy worms. 8 of 35. The purple potato. Harvested from potato nodes. Yeah, see, I knew it. I see a lot of potato harvesting in my future. Until I get my purple potatoes. Yeah. There is that. It's 12 opportunities, actually. There's a dozen plants in the gardens. No, it's 12. 3 sets of 4. Good question. What do you want to do next? Mm-hmm. Uh, well, we could jump back to Dragon's End and see if, not Dragon's End, wherever we were earlier, see if they're closer to doing Krauk. Dragonfall, sorry. The Drizz. Yeah, I missed the Drizz. He, actually, you know what? I'm not going to go single malt. I'm going bourbon. I'm going to go with the 10-year bullet, I think. Going for a shot of the 10-year bullet. Oh, yeah. Yes. That is a perfect follow-on to a Manhattan. All right. They are working on doing all of the Kralkatoric weak spots, so we can probably jump in on those. I have to admit, though, like, not everything in the world of spirits gets better with more age. Like I think the standard Macallan single malt is like a 12 year. They offer a 15 year. It's not better in my opinion. It's like, yeah, you know, save yourself 3 years, just bottle it. Make your money now. It is just not an improvement. And I would say, like, you know, in general, I am more than happy with the bullet bourbon. Is the 10-year better? Not significantly. Not enough to justify the extra years or the extra $30 a bottle. I'm just getting slaughtered here. Yep. Why can't? There it goes. I think I've now mastered the getting back to mounted on this map after doing it so many times. Yeah, because you get the ley line energy coming out of the weak spots after you break them, and you don't have to be on your mount or anything. If you can get standing in it, you will start floating up into the sky, and then you switch to flying mode. And then once you're kind of in the winged flying mode, then you basically spam the X key to get mounted back on your sky scale, and it generally gets you there eventually. Or not. Jeez. Oh, that was brutal. Orbing. Like the bullet tenure. Nice. Yeah, I had to orb against this fucker. Almost had to orb twice. There's this one, but nobody's on this one. Where's everybody go? Something that seems to require a lot of altitude that I can't get. There we are. So the other thing I threatened to do is, so my buddy Jordan has a bottle of an Alexander Keith single malt Scotch, and apparently it's one of the few single malt Scotches that have been able to be labeled as a single malt Scotch that was produced outside of Scotland. And I think it had something to do. They were using some specific casks and some other stuff, and it all happened like on Cape Breton Island and a whole bunch of other hoo ha around it. And so they made this stuff, and it was under for quite some time, aging. And they opened it up, and it was terrible. it was it was bad, and everybody acknowledged it was bad. So they left it to age even more. Yes. It did not get much better. It is harsh. And Jordan has a bottle of this stuff, and he also has like the newspaper article and everything to go with it. I'm like, dude, like this stuff is just terrible. I would barely thin paint with this stuff. But I said, like, it's not to say like we couldn't maybe use it in a Rob Roy with the right ingredients and come up with something decent, or at least drinkable. Drinkable. Because drinking it on its own is not drinkable. It's terrible. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got it. I have a feeling like if we did a good Rob Roy out of it, it might work out okay. As long as we don't use the Forcalquier. Wait, maybe it needs the Forcalquier. let's try pairing a absolutely disgusting single malt Scotch whiskey produced in Canada, but allowed to use the single malt Scotch whiskey label with a absolutely fucking god awful French vermouth. Hey, let's call it fentanyl. It's the fentanyl. Exactly. Exactly. Probably for the best, yes. Yeah, I do this just for the XP. Do the champions for the XP. I don't open any of the chests for the champions. So, except for the last one. I do open it for the last one. But this is, yeah, kill and run. Don't waste time with the chests. Just mount up and fly. to the next one. You need to get some altitude because it's up on the top of this thing here. It's a Hydra. Okay. Goddamn sky scales. Huzzah. These chests I will open. Oh, the loot. Even without touching any of the champion Mistborn coffers, I just have ludicrous amounts of stuff to crunch. All right, that is done. All right, I need to take a quick break for a moment. Take a wee and check on my fire. Back in a moment. And we're back. Added a log to the fire. Added some bullet to the glass. And we are good to go. Shatter is up in 10 minutes. I think probably 2 out of 3 on the daily winter's days. Yes, I am. Just need a race event. All right, what would you like to tackle next? All right. Okay. Yeah, we can jump there. Give me a second. The Chatterer. Still have this. This is like the grindiest grind of the boss achievements. I don't know what it was. If it was different about putting this one together, but it's like crap. This is not easy compared to the rest of them. Because like one of them is about killing branded, right? There's the branded bane, and so I'm like 10 branded away from finishing tier 3. It's like, oh, you got to take that to 500. I'm like, holy crap. And then, I thought, oh yeah, like the no fly zone, which is breaking the Shatterer's Defiance bar. Like once I did that 5 times, I was like, okay, that's good. Like, oh no. Thanks for doing 5, but now you got to do 20 to complete tier 3. And I'm like, shit. Like you got to take a lot of runs at the Shatterer to do this. So, and then the whole lightning reflexes thing. Just trying to get to 15 on that. For tier 2, never mind the 40 that you need to get to tier 3. So, and I also need to drop 1 more crystal to finish tier 2 of the destroy pulsating crystals. set. A couple of minutes, right? Do you need either of those two dies? Mm-hmm. All good. I will take the 80 copper that they sold for. This is going to go quick. This is definitely well attended. Why would you name your character Rope Maker? Seems like an odd name to pick. Mech Jagger, I like. That's a good one. Yep. Lady Ganja, obviously alluding to something. Hyacinth Cosmos. Walsworth, yeah. Slinkus Scoffla. Cryptic Farsighter. True. It's one character named Everyone Run. Ranger War Machine. I like Mech Jagger though. That's good. If there is a if there's a vocalist we need turned into a mech, maybe it's still good. If there's a singer that we could use as a mech, Mech Jagger would be it. Virtuous Rabble. Zero Chronos. Yeah, because we need killed by architect. We have a Sir Lucretius. I have to admit, I've gone with mostly logical names on all of my characters, like sort of proper naming names that fit with the lore. Unlike in the original Guild Wars, where I had a few characters that were named somewhat absurdly. I think I had one character whose name was Unknown Quantity. But it was like a really absurd spelling of all of it, right? Like quantity was like KWAN instead of QUAN. Yeah. All right. Are we getting a shatter? Yep. Well, in that case, I'm just going to firebomb the populace. Because, I'm bored. Kinotosh head swipe. Hedge swipe. Is there a thing that stops duplicate naming in the game? Oh, okay. There is also somebody, and I'm assuming it's somebody that has a batch of accounts, and all of their characters are char, and they do like a dance circle around the yeah, it's like there's a whole bunch of like Chaco. They're all named Chaco something. Yes. Yep. Yes. They do it in Lion's Arch as well. Aha. Knocked out the next my 250 out of 250. Huzzah. That's called like doing everything you need to do except actually like doing the thing you need to do. So I managed to get my crystal healing denier and my branded bane to tier 3. So that is a win, if nothing else. Oh, and I added a couple on the lightning reflexes. There you go. So we're slowly moving up the lightning reflexes. I think we also managed to break the defiance bar there because he didn't fly. So I got to 251. I'm now at 251 out of 500 on branded bane, which means I knocked down 11 branded during that. And then I took down 2 uh, healing crystals. So I went from 9 to 11 to get into tier 3 for that. So that's, yeah, overall, I'd say good outcome. Not horrible. Resulted in achievement points, so can't complain. So yeah, those Chaco Char do their thing around the Trader's Waypoint in Lion's Arch during the week as well. I don't understand why you would do that, or even how, like what is it that you need to have in order to log in with 7 or 8 accounts? It can't be all different people. Yeah, maybe it could be. So what I was thinking was like if you had a Linux machine and you were running a Windows emulator on Linux and running Guild Wars in a bunch of like Windows virtual machines on a Linux box, you could do it fairly easily. Sign into like whatever it is, 8 accounts, and just set up the whole dance routine. They have a thing. There's something special you can do with the slash dance that syncs it to a specific timer so that all of them are in line. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. It's just, to do it almost on a daily basis. It's like, why are you doing this? Like, what is the purpose of this? I see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's just that this one's a little bit absurd because you're obviously logging into 8 accounts simultaneously and setting up all the char, and each char seems to have like a pet char that is, and they're Snow White. That is true. to go take a camp in World v World. You live near a gas station, don't you? Sounds like more problem. Sounds good to me. Oh shit, we're green again. When did we turn green? God damn it. Hmm. Yeah, the problem is like not an easy camp to take on any map right now. Camps to take, but not necessarily easy ones. And we switched to green. Green. Not a fan of being green in World v World. But I have to go all the way up to Stargrove if I'm going to pull this off. My World v World targets are basically 5 guards or kill an enemy Dalyak. There's a tag on the map, though. That's interesting. Oh, that was close. I was going to die on that jump. You on tomorrow? Okay. I may be on, but it may be late. I said I have a drinking event tomorrow, which will likely sideline me for a good chunk of the evening. But no, yeah, you are a sleeper. I know it. All right, you have a good night. Thanks for joining on. have been talking to myself. Get over it, Clyde. Don't call me Clyde. Huzzah. Did not do the dailies. Eight. Not ridiculous. Huzzah. We have 9 charts. Idiot. Huzzah. Maybe I could. Out of bourbon. Means we are probably closing in on the end of the stream. Let's see what we can do from it. We should be able to grab at least three more clovers out of 11 that we are struggling to complete here. Yep. So we go from using 11 to 8. $69 out of the 7C7 we require. Get another clover at the end of this quad. Or oct, sorry. I mean, I'm not aware of anything in here that gives out tons of clovers. Because there's no gift for sure. And there does not seem to be a reward track. This one rewards keys. But that's a one and done. Same with this one, Tybalt. So those two would probably be worth unlocking. Nothing else rewards clovers on PvP. Nope. Let's drop it back to Lion's Arch. And I think we will call that a day. Thanks, folks, for joining on the stream this evening. Really appreciate the time. Obviously, made a little bit of progress on a variety of different fronts with legendaries, which is sort of our main push right now.